10 News begins with the 10 News breaking weather alert.
Yes, we are in a breaking weather alert this morning for dense fog and lightning.
Yeah, in fact, we have crews fanned out across the county covering every angle of this storm. But let's get you started right now with 10 News pinpoint meteorologist Robert Santos. There's so much happening.
Yeah, so much happening, and we're right now in this lull. We had that thunderstorm move through between that 2:30 and 4 o'clock hour. You could see it coming from the southeast. We talked about how the tropical moisture was going to start to move into our area and cause some instability, and that's what caused the thunderstorms that woke a lot of people up in the South Bay, San Diego, and then Poway. See that red? That's the lightning that was coming through out there. Now the current situation, that's the 10 News pinpoint Doppler. So showers have dried up from the last 15 minutes. When we look at what's up in the North County, that's all that's left. Now, South Bay, East County, you're all clear. When we look at the future cast through the commute, it's actually showing some sun breaks. But that chance for thunderstorm exists throughout the day. Thunderstorm could include some dry lightning. That's why there's a fire weather watch in effect. In about 10 minutes, I'll have your day planners. We'll see what's in store for the rest of the day for the coast and the valleys. Melissa?
And right now, I'm watching a few trouble spots here. The 15 South at Ocean View, there's a crash reported there. But one of our bigger issues that I'm monitoring right now is on the 805 North at Governor. Reports of up to 4 cars involved in a crash there. So we're watching to see if this is blocking lanes, how serious this crash is, because it is one of our more heavily traveled routes. You can see right now, it's less than 20 minutes to take you from 43rd up to Nobel. But if this crash turns out to be a pretty big deal, well, that commute will grow. I will continue to keep a close eye on this one for you. Jason in Virginia.
Thank you, Mel. A lightning strike is also likely to blame for a house fire in the College area. That entire neighborhood now without power.
Let's get to 10 News reporter Matt Mendez. They're live in the neighborhood. Matt, the family must have been terrified.
Yeah, Jason in Virginia, and they have 2 kids. They jumped out of bed. You can see this entire neighborhood is dark because the power is out. I want to show you, they're blaming that lightning strike for starting a fire here at their house, and you can see part of the edge of the roof here is charred. Eric Meliparv noticed a small fire this morning, so he grabbed his fire extinguisher, he put it out, called the fire department. He noticed he had melted wires coming from his roof and burned edges around his house. Now, we saw lightning all over San Diego County this morning. It was intense, setting off car alarms, and Meliparv describes the chaos he woke up to.
It either hit my house or right around it, but we heard the explosion like a bomb had gone off. My wife and I both hopped out of bed and just made sure the kids were okay.
Meliparv said that all of his neighbors woke up and they all gathered in the middle of the cul-de-sac here. Now, SDG&E is expected to respond. There's 400 people without power in this area. We'll, of course, stay out here and keep you updated on their progress and when these folks get their power back. Reporting live in the College area, Matt Mendez, 10 News.
Matt, thank you. Well, 400 people without power in the area where Matt is, but thousands throughout the county. You see all these areas in red. Well, those are the places where people don't have power. I'm going to walk back to my computer to show you a little bit more specifically what we're talking about here. Now, in the Old Town area, Old Town Mission Hills, more than 4,000 people don't have power there. In the South Bay, Chula Vista, more than 1,000 people out of power in the western Chula Vista area. So we're talking about several areas here for the morning. SDG&E says the power is going to be restored around 6 or 7 o'clock, but we are continuing to update this not only on air but also online. Guys?
All right, thank you very much, Mel. And overnight, a family of 7 crashed on the 5. Almost all of them had to be rushed to the hospital. Dangerous conditions on the roads. Let's get to 10 News reporter Bree Steffen, who's on the road driving right now in the area of this crash. Bree.
Yeah, that's right. We are just getting back onto the 5, which is where this accident happened. Thankfully, visibility is improving this morning, but I want to show you, you can still see that there is a bit of a haze around the road still this morning from all of that fog that we saw earlier this morning. Now, take a look at video of how badly this family's car was damaged. They were on their way to Mexico driving down the 5 when their tire blew out. They hit the center divide and then rolled. Their car landed on its roof. 6 of the 7 family members had to go to the hospital. Other family members traveling with them in different vehicles pulled over onto the shoulder, then ran across the fog-covered lanes to get to their loved ones. Now take a look at what traffic on the 5 is like right now. It's going pretty smooth. The fog doesn't seem to be too much of a problem, but if you are about to leave your house for the day, just make sure that you give yourself plenty of time and you take your time. CHP also tells me some good news that all of those family members' injuries were minor. Reporting live near Carmel Valley, Bree Steffen, 10 News.
Thank you, Bree. Remember, you can always stay on top of the weather with us. You can use the video forecast and interactive weather tools you'll find on our free 10 News mobile app.